Hello! Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls, we are back with Slay the Spire 2. Because honestly, I've had a little bit of a week. I am on day 6 of antidepressant transition slash withdrawal. And, I don't really need to justify. I don't need to justify myself to you. I feel like the applause should go behind the transition screen. It is behind the transition screen. What are we talking about? It is behind the transition screen. I feel like the applause. Look, dude, I can't do it again. But I promise it's behind the transition screen. Isn't it? Is it, chat? Is it behind the transition screen? You've completely thrown me off. Anyway, day 6 of citalopram withdrawal. I do not recommend. Because we've had a lot of stuff going on this week. And it's in the Discord. If you're in our Discord, you'll be fully aware of everything that's going on. It's in the updates channel. I'm not going to cover it again on stream. But maybe I should. No, I won't. Maybe no. I'm just like, this is just gone. I've crashed into the side of a mountain. I was fully prepared to be a little bit more emotional about being live today. There's been some big stuff. I think if you want to know about it rather than just talk about it openly on stream too many times, like, go to the updates channel on the Discord if you've not already read it. If you want to join our Discord, you can do so by the channel points menu. There is a redeem called Buy a Ticket for the Frog and Chicken Discord. It's a whole experience. We gatekeep massively. No, gatekeeping is bad. We protect our community massively. We don't want to get randoms in, because if you have one of those Discord links that's just openly advertised on a Twitch stream, you just end up with a load of bots that keep going to random people in your Discord going, hello, would you like to buy some art? Hello, would you like to buy some art? Oh, I see you're a Twitch streamer, because Discord notifies them that I'm a Twitch streamer. Would you like to buy some art? I would not like to buy some art. If you're going to contact me via Discord without my previous consent, I never want to hear from you ever. In fact, have we moved past that? Now that I say all of that out loud, I've not had a bot in my channel in ages that's been trying to pitch me art. Maybe that meta is over. I don't know. We're moving on. I'm going to give you a metaphor. At the beginning of these streams, I like to talk a little about how my week's gone, and I have a metaphor for how that week's gone. And then we can move on with some Glyphica, and then eventually we will play some Slay the Spire 2. But let me just tell you, whilst I was at the office this week, we've been having some power-adjacent issues. There are some major groundworks going on. I talked about it earlier this year, where we had to move to a temporary office. We're now back in our main office. It's been absolutely fantastic. It's been such a wonderful experience to be back at the desk that I've been used to for the last 14 years. That it has helped my mental health somewhat. I wasn't expecting it to rebound quite nearly as much as I have done, but everybody being together in that environment, the one that I'm used to, has been such a nice, it's just been a much nicer experience. Everybody's a little bit happier because we've not been strong-armed into this box where we weren't before. It's been a thing, but we've been having power issues. Like, every once in a while, there'd just be like a ding as one of the servers turns off, and then everything goes boom and powers off, and it's fine. We're sort of like mentally prepared to deal with it because we're hitting save all the time, and there is a technical description as to why this is happening, but I'm not going to give it to you in case it doxes me, because I don't actually know how widespread this is as a problem. But basically, rolling power outages. We were told on one day this week that there would be a power outage at a specific time, and we should all be mentally prepared to take a 2-hour lunch break, which we did. It was fabulous. I took a 2-hour lunch break. It was absolutely great. The funny thing was, and which is what I'm sort of referring to as the metaphor for my entire week, one of the women there brings a ready meal to work every day, right? A ready meal to work every day. A ready meal is like a microwavable pasta, curry, whatever your technical preference is. They brought a ready meal for lunch that day, and the power goes off, and everybody's like, okay, we're all going on our lunch breaks now. I don't go on I don't tend to get up from my desk. I read my book at my desk. It's an entire experience. I'm getting so much reading done. And this woman slowly gets up from her desk and goes, well, I better go cook my lunch now. And then I sort of go, how are you going to do that? And there's this long sort of like pause as they think about it. And they go, well, I was waiting for the power up to go off, and so I could then go and use the microwave. And the microwave runs on power. And then there's sort of like a look of realization. They could have not done this to the worst. They could have not had this entire monologue back and forth with a worse person, because I will hold this over them for the rest of their life. This is never going away, because I'm a dick sometimes. But with funny things like that, if they were actively offended, I would stop. But this is also the same person. Somebody accidentally called them sofa once. A sofa is a couch for all of the Americans in my community. A sofa is a couch for all of the Americans in my community. Somebody accidentally called them sofa once, and I've called them sofa forever. Like, that's literally been their name since the dawn of time, because somebody accidentally once called them sofa. And now they bring me on the day of my daughter's wedding, waiting till after the power goes off to cook their lunch in a microwave. But if that's not the metaphor of the week that I've had, I don't know what is. Like, it's like, it's not as bad as the how to print a PDF conversation, but it's not as bad. And I think everybody's a little bit on tenterhooks as well, because nothing is happening as quickly as I felt it used to. So, you know those technical problems that you get where you send something to a printer and it seems to take years, but it's like a watch pot doesn't boil thing. It's not actually taking any longer. You're just like laser point aware of how long it's taken you from pressing the button to go to the printer to get it. The number of people that have walked to our printer since coming back into that office this week and gone, oh, the printer's broken, and then sort of walked away, and like a couple of minutes after that, the thing that they've sent to print comes out. We've got, I wouldn't say what's the word? It's not growing pains. It's the opposite of growing pains. It's like, I don't know what it's like. I don't know if there's a word for it or anything. This is sort of like the metaphor for how my week has gone. Jura, welcome into chat. I'm going to read through chat real quick, in fact. Let's go. For anybody wondering, considering this is alcohol free, I've talked about it. You don't have to worry before anybody goes, oh my god, it's alcohol free. Dilemma, congratulations on the first. Everybody, if you'd like to join us on Bongo Cat, you can. Bongo Cat is an app that you can download from Steam. If you use !idle in chat, you'll get a direct link to where the app is. You can come on and be one of these cats, and every time you type on your home PC, the little arms go up and down as exampled by Kine over here. You can fire off fireworks for the special event that they're currently running, but also earn cosmetics. It's an entire experience. We've been running it on the channel for quite some time. I kind of sort of love it. But also up here we have Tap Tap Loot. Tap Tap Loot is a demo that is currently running on Steam. It is a game where the bunch of little guys walk across and they kill other guys and they earn loot as they go. I also like this. There is a lobby code also pinned in chat. 4 slots. There will only ever be 4 slots. It's a first come, first served basis, and we're already at 3, but still, I love it. Whose cat is blocking my dog? I do believe that's Dilemmas. Vulcan Ryan, welcome into chat. I hope you are good. DollyWhiskers, thank you for the quiet hello. Cursed with the 160 stream streak. Sky Elakar with the applause. Cursed. It's fun to be a dick sometimes. Honestly, it is. I like to... If I was actively being mean to them, like if they actively had a problem with it, I would withdraw immediately. But whilst we're having this little jovial back and forth, it's like the camaraderie. Is that the right technical term? I don't know. It's as close to like workplace friendships as I possibly get. This person has a nickname and we've got an in joke, and I kind of like that. Jura, thank you very much for the contribution. If you go to the channel point menu chat, there is a community challenge currently running. Any channel points entered into that community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford more expensive channel point redeems. Jura, I hope you're good and welcome in. Thank you for the quiet hello. And the hydrate, I'll sip again, but I've already sipped. I've got two of these. I've got two of these and a Dr. Pepper. I'm excited. Sanguine, welcome, and I hope you're good and having an absolutely special, fantastic day. Whose cat is blocking my dog? We've talked about. Bongo Me is frozen. Why is Bongo Me frozen? I don't know why that's happening. Though the internet connectivity for this app isn't sometimes a straight line. Kine has wrapped their arms around me. I have responded in kind. Their arms were arms arming armily. Not too armful, not at all. Who the fuck wrote that? I think it was me. Yeah, my friend group has that level of banter constantly where we're all dicks to each other, just laid in love. I had a moral discussion, and I would like to sort of like raise it to the class. We'll talk about it real quick. Dev knows the stream issues. It's on Steam side. Interesting. Either way, log in, log out. That's generally how I fix it. I had a discussion with somebody this week where they were like, I've got this problem. Somebody keeps coming to me and they keep being a dick. Like, they keep being an absolutely horrible human being. And they've basically gone, it's just bants. It's just bants, right? Bants is a consensual thing, isn't it? Cursed, you can agree with this. Banter in that way is a consensual thing. If somebody comes to you and it's like a dick and they go, oh, it's... Banter's consensual, right? That's definitely consensual. There's a conversation that goes on. So chat, I'm just going to put it out there. If you go to somebody and they tell you to stop. Consent is important for a number of different circumstances. I'm not going to talk about the very important one. But if somebody comes to you and goes, actually, that's not cool. Or, in the spirit of this being a Twitch streamer, if somebody comes to you and gives you a warning for doing something wrong, this isn't me talking about somebody I know. Before anybody's going, oh my god, who's fucked off Chimken? Nobody has done anything to me. I've not been live since Tuesday. This is somebody completely removed from this, and it's also not Nats. Because we have a lot of shared community members, and I know a lot of my community members know I talk to Nats a lot. It's not Nats either. Either way, yes. Also, love that you were telling me to log out and log in as I was already doing it. Your default office IT knower of things. Persona came out. Intent doesn't matter. You don't get to decide how someone else responds to what you say. Definitely not a therapist. Oh. Just be kind to each other, please. Just be kind to each other. That's all I can ask for. I'm going to talk about it because there's an elephant in the room. There's a big old elephant in the room, and I didn't want it. Now that we're a little bit into the stream and you've all settled in, and this isn't Chim being overly negative at the beginning of streams, because there's a lot of shit going on in my life right now. Chim always talks shit in our group chat, total banter in it. Yeah, but that's consensual. You're there voluntarily. You could leave. I've talked about this on stream up until this point, and I don't want to leave the situation hanging, but I also don't want to talk about it that often. So I'm going to touch on it now, and we're not going to go into too much detail. And then we're gonna sort of process, and then if there's anybody that has any questions, you can just pose them now while I'm sort of open to having the discussion. But in the meantime, we'll just move on, and we'll sort of like just be aware that I'm dealing with it. I'm trying to the best way to word this. George the cat. Again, there's that one person on my YouTube that's just gone, oh fuck, he's talking about his cat again. George the cat has had a medical issue since September. It started off as a skin irritation. It became a concern that it was a bone infection. We then got a biopsy, and then when we all celebrated, we all went, oh, it's not cancer, because the biopsy came back clear. But then he continued to have a bone infection and a skin irritation, so we medicated that for as long as we possibly could, to the point that it ended up in he's no longer got a right leg. It was amputated. And the leg went away for further testing. And I'm very aware that I'm sounding really jovial with the way that I'm speaking, but apparently I've switched into my Twitch streaming persona. Not that I have personas, but apparently I can't stop this voice. So we're just going to roll with it. This is a serious thing, and I feel like my brain is going, The leg has tested positive for cancer. squamous carcinoma with an assumed metastatic disease. Realistically, we think it's going to go two ways. We either got rid of it entirely, and it was all in the leg, or in 6 to 12 months, he's going to start presenting symptoms, and we will deal with it then. But right now, we're remaining hopeful, we're remaining positive, we're remaining very much of the mind that it was in the leg, because he has rebounded so positively since the operation. He is a little ball of joy and life and love right now. He's chatty, he's affectionate, he's eating, he's drinking, he's sleeping, he's all over me and Dolly. He's spending we got into bed early last night, which is why I'm playing Slay the Spire today. I bought Slay the Spire 2 yesterday, and Dolly comes to me and goes, "Do you want to go to bed and just lie in bed with the cat and play some Nintendo Switch?" I was like, yeah, that sounds really fucking good. But that's sort of the situation. He could have cancer, but he might not. And I live in this strange sort of uncertain bubble right now. I'm all joking aside, we referred to it. George is the cat. He has a nickname. We call him Beej. B-E-E-J. It's not anything to do weird. It's nothing weird. We call him Beej. Squeege, Ouija Squeege, BG. You get cat owners will get this. He is Schrodinger's Beej. This is what we're referring to it as. Schrodinger's Beej. He's both perfectly fine and will live for the next 5 years, or isn't fine at all, and we will find out later this year. And with everything that I'm doing with my brain pills right now, and going to get surgery, things that I'm trying to work towards with surgery, and I had my tongue surgery last year, we're remaining positive. We've both started a new diet. We're sort of we're trying to live our lives. And I just sort of wanted to start this stream because it's been a hell of a week. I wanted to start this stream with a reasonable amount of good feeling. I am no more vulnerable than George is right now if I walk outside and get hit by a van. He could be fine, but he might not be. And that's kind of what life is. Realistically, he's a 15-year-old cat. He could live for another 2 years and then get cancer anyway and shuffle off this mortal coil. So, as much as it is a total mindfuck, and it is, I'm not out here pretending like it's not a total mindfuck. We have this sweet ball of joy, which I know a lot of people in the community absolutely adore. You love to hear about him, you love to see him, you love the animations, you love the beans. And he's not good for the time being. He's not going anywhere. Me and Dolly are fine. We are talking at length about feelings and emotions and all of the stuff that this is raked up, because if anybody's been in the community for quite some time, we lost another cat in basically the exact same way. Not amputation. We are okay, but we are hopeful. And I think the hope is what I choose to hold on to right now, because there are so many other things that are flowing through my brain with the transition of pills and everything going on in the world and all of this other stuff. No aspect of life right now is certain. And the one thing that you can rely on will be myself and DollyWhiskers taking care of that animal as best as we possibly can. Regardless of what happens, we will put his welfare forward. First, his welfare will always be first in our minds. He is no different to how he was 48 to 72 to 6 months ago. He is just an absolutely adorable part of our family. And that's it. If you have any questions, now's the time. If you want to reach out to me in DMs on Discord, if you're in our Discord, you have the power to do that. That's kind of it. all of the cost of his medical stuff is on insurance, so we're not short of money. Though obviously that only goes so far, and we're just doing the best that we can. That's it. That's everything. I wish you all the best. We're doing as best as we possibly can, and hopefully it'll turn out that he's with us and he can get old and fat and senile for the next 5 years or so, because he could do another 5 years. He's a 15-year-old cat. A 20-year-old cat is not unheard of. It's not like the average experience, but he could do another 5 years and be perfectly fine. And if it turns out that way, of course I'm not going to be disappointed. But we've been down this road before, and we have poured so much energy into taking care of that animal the last 6 months or so. He's not been a straightforward process in terms of getting pills into him and all of that other stuff that, again, a lot of people in the community are aware of because we've talked about it at length. What I want to do is continue to take photos of him. I want him to get a little bit more fluffier because he's got his ball patch where his surgery mark was. I want to take photos. I want to put him on the Discord. I want to put him on social media. I just really want to celebrate him for just the amount of sort of, I don't know. We're just gonna continue. We're just gonna continue as we are, and we'll just see how we fare. I'm gonna play some Glyphica before it gets too late into the day, because I like Glyphica. I've even added it. If you go to my profile if you go to my profile panels, there's even a Glyphica themed one there now. Glyphica's going nowhere until I'm sick of it, and then it will go somewhere, and then we'll replace it with something else. But I really like this format where I've got something to warm up with and then we play the main game. It's slightly better when I've got longer streams on the weekend, and I need to find that balance about what's too long, but right now it feels good. So that's how we're going to go. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I'd love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you have done something that you're massively proud of, I would love to hear about it. I have not lost my shit. I'm on day 6 of a withdrawal from a citalopram pill that I've been taking for 5 years. And let me tell you, I could tell that I was coming out of the experience a little bit because I found a TikTok today that triggered something deep-seated and neurospicy in me to such a degree I could feel it in my neck, like this entire sort of weight lifted off my person. And I must have listened to that TikTok with the way that they'd done the audio and somebody screaming their name, like, I am here and I'm gonna fight you, that sort of scream. I must have listened to that TikTok about 90 times today, and the more I listened to it, the more I could feel this sort of like weight lifting off the back of my... We've talked about it again. We talk about so much on stream, but we've talked about it before. There are so many things relating to sound where I get sort of like a visual brain experience from. If I listen to music, I get like a sometimes scenes happen, sometimes cinematics play out. It's an entire conceptual. I'm not entirely sure if there's a technical word for it, but sometimes my brain does that. And I was listening to this TikTok over and over again at work, and I was feeling this light sort of lifting away from me. And then on the drive home, it was an edit of the song The Phoenix by Fall Out Boy, and I put the original song on the stereo as I was driving home from work today. And let me tell you, that shit still slaps. It's been years, but it's still very good. Let's go over here. Let's go over there. We're gonna play Glyphica. Last time on Glyphica, we unlocked Splattershot. I do not have good feelings about the name of this weapon. Fires globs of goo at your opponents to cripple and damage them. I'm going to take a sip of my beverage. Other beverages are available. I will take this opportunity also to say I have seen that there have been a number of follows since I've been offline. If you are watching right now, thank you very much for the follows. My follows were very anonymous because I wasn't here, but I really appreciate you for... There's another one. Hello. My follows are anonymous. Thank you very much for the follow.
Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appreciated. Thanks. I appreciate that. We're going over here. We're starting this. And if you're here for the first time and wondering why I'm playing a game in just chatting, it's because this category is sort of empty and I don't want to be there. I want to be in just chatting. Begin. Okay, for the uninitiated, I have to type words. And I fire puddles? Skins, wrists. I love this game. Have you messed around with any of the custom words lists? I have not. I have been playing it as a warm-up game on stream. I joked that it was a chill-out game that I was just warming up with every time I stream it. I do one full run at the beginning of every one of my streams until I die, and then we go into the main game. Sometimes my intros turn into like a 45-minute exploit. Other times it's over in about 2 seconds. There's a lot here to digest, and right now I'm just enjoying the fact that I'm going to say it again, chat. It's a compliment. Chimken doesn't compliment himself enough, so I'm a good typist. And this, I'm going to hold up my hands and say, when I play typing games on stream, it is completely a flex. TLB, thank you very much for the contribution. We're going Splatshot. Vixen. I'm a good typist. I can't type right now. Vixen. There we go. Gil, Pick, Kane, Candy, Wage, Feud, Sheik. Why am I sat awkwardly? Okay, that might be it. I was slightly to the right of my keyboard. Some news, Ava. Let's actually do a level up. I'm going entirely Splatshot the entire time. Egos, Atom, Candy, Link, Cell, Beam, Lean. Grain. TLB, thank you for hitting me with your ladle. Quad, this, Zebu, Uric, Hold, Might, Okra, Race, Lady, Yips, Map, Lair. I'm gonna have to look up custom word list now, because you realize what that means? Left, emit, mask, Jiffy. If I could have a custom word list, the community could make a list for me, and I could type the list. I could type the words on it. Is that a bad idea? That might feel. If that's a thing. If that's a thing. Oh God, this might be problematic. That's a hilarious idea. I'll look into it. I'm scared. Bills. There's a word list that's just every list from the B movie. Oh, God. Okay. Kursk, take a memo in the mod chat in the Discord, please. Custom list for Glyphica. This might be about to become something strange. Splatter slowly grows larger over time. Tooth. Munch. Inlay. Ode. Zack. User. Ziggs. Jived, Cars, Ashy, Oven, First, Model, Beta. Also, as a person who has made the word list for this game, it's really easy. Words need to be between 4 and 9, and at least one of them. I am totally here for it. Note taken, thank you. We're gonna open season a list. Oh God. Gave. Farm, wove, make, that, brush, inert, tidal, math, easy, value, best, blood, jobs, send, gels, juicy, polar, lift, odds, votes, name, blow, hill, real, geek, peas, film, stone, only, yeah, over, yokel, area, neck, like, onto, idle, town, quads, mobs. Blow. Do not add singular. There is no quote about peas. exam, girl, teal. Flank. Pain, kicks, look, keys, emote, chef, bide, yours, thug, area, earns, zinked, dock, bills, shore, heel, blab, sage, takes, lake, mice, bide, eels, lyrics, kiln. Also, is this ASMR? Somebody said to me, I've not been able to get it out of my head since somebody said to me last stream that it's actually quite nice to just listen to me reading random words and reacting in different ways. Carrie, if you've enjoyed this for ASMR reasons, please let me know. Sweet. Body. Gamer. Unbox. Gamer. No. Head. Zeta. Packed. Cum. Ribs. Sure, make, nearly, deem, seem, aunt, norm, chow, sorry, hole, movie, time, take, jade, use, north, flexed, some kind, only, fled, came. The splash pad of this one is very good. This is the rockets that did an explosion on steroids. It just spreads out the damage massively. Infestation, splatter shot, effects, status, chance, all chemical weapon. Okay, we're upping duration. Gifted, nosy, fell, flu, veil, virus, step, panda, quiz. You have quite the impression. Thank you. Age. Decode head. I am ruling this typing game on Twitch. Tell your friends. There is a man who can type quick. Next. Flex. T. Jumpy. 5. Sight. Copy. Troop. Gold, gels, jazz, award, jocks, cart, peck, kids, yoke, acre, zig, pace, c, tend, hash, digs, head, bold, very loud, beep, search, draft, hungry, jammed. Use, arid, bite, page, king, axe, tidal. Why? Zoeas. I have no idea what that word means. Emote, herd, hill, maze, send, items, dot, yelp, roof, wrestle, yang, cicada, tenure, idea, fish, zest, roost, hamper, race, epic, healthy, veal, hands, base. Oh! Got it. Math, version, vest. There we go. Hello! It's time, chat. It's time. 1 second. You've all been waiting for this. I've lost the button. I've lost his button. There it is.
He's like McGregor, he's got no legs left.
It is George, and he's got no onesie on. Okay. So you can. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you his wound. Not going to show you his wound, but it is George. He's doing. Charlie sends you butt sniffs. Feed him on the floor like before. One day he'll have the collar off and then he can come up on the desk again. But right now he just gets treats on the floor and then he leaves politely. My cat would never sniff a butt. He just makes his butt stink so bad you don't want to deal with it yourself. So he does look like a Hoover. Like he's got that disc on his head, and I put the treats on the floor, so he tips forward, and there's a circle. It's really quite funny to look at. Am I a bad person? I might be a bad person. You done? I'll let you out. Come on. Oh. See, Dolly thinks I'm a bad person. That's my wife. That's my wiffy. Thank you, wife. It's fine. It's fine. Stop that. Oh! I did it too quick. Stop that. This one is good because I never reroll. Excerpt. 134 words a minute. Let's fucking go. We're going all the way, chat. We're going all the way till death. 4 minutes more on the clock. Sank, leap, yelp, nuke, earns, Nate,
Chirp,
nose,
chirp.
Sawyer,
Test
vamp.
_ pineapple just cheered 5 bits. Cats will give me some of your food, give me some of your food, give me some of your
Pass.
food, May.
Cook.
I don't want it.
Head,
Pose perfectly
Jive.
to show my beauty,
Jive.
blue feather moving feather.
Jags,
So loved
Hasty.
it, hated it,
Also,
loved it, hated
helm,
it, yet chased dog,
mole,
then run away or touch
beep,
my tail. I shred
yell,
your hand,
touch my tail,
run around the
blue,
house at 4 in the morning, pretend not to be evil.
Zebu,
Throw up on your pillow, chase the pig around the house for pounce on unsuspecting person.
otter, thus, unto. I like when you go all the way, you saucy devil. Bled, vice, fuel. Girl, clue, numb, tell. Fair, marked, arid, oils, kilt, pear, look, acid, ores, oxes, pies, blah, blah, they, ashy, naive, oils, black, wager, saps, expo, grip, impel, cone, quilt, leap, just, plant, kind, moan. I think I've got this purely for the amount of damage I'm doing simultaneously. Nasty. They, your, yard, uric, pace, fable, rats, ward, pact, ding, leveling up again, frost, evil, owns, band, imps, waylay, zeros, find, snoop, snoop, yak, rocky, rely, eats, evolution, chemical damage minus. No, we do not want to lose that. I want lying, cheek, black, cone, tea, bloom, lame, orbs, slap, jeep, blow, demo, Zulu, blue, horde, quit, pour, yule, sail, pigs, visit, knits, once, dome, belong, allies, zits, sail, lamp, jags, sass, judo, sewn, forward, native, berry, yard, gift, keen, nerve, alias, gate, life, deck, venom, nose, coil, lass, reactor, vote, past, pact, types, Yoke, Vital, Heel, Oval, Nestle, Fork, Mats, Linen, Stunt, Black, Lame, Gash, Redo, Fast, Large. Remember when I said this weapon was going to be bad? I think I was wrong. Bolts, Shaw, Mock, Gels, Golden, Ursary, Raking, Derby, Wheat. Excuse me. Whistler, Game, Body, Mine, Grit, Bank, Unto, Ribs, Yawn, Wet, Zulu, Room, Goodwill, Zaps. I hate this one because of the weird shit it does to the map. Rest. It's the word that scrambles other words. Kirk, Rail, Jummas, Goes, Elhod, ODZN, EVND, LTJO, LYOTZ, LTJO, Paduno, Seeds, Mary, Leap, Rash, Wriggler, Freed, Peas, TGIH, Chef, Begins, Bedoise, Fickle, KKOIS, ICLMA, Reed, Ravy, Sessip, Nose, TIIML. I hate this one because I can type with almost without thinking, and then when you get to this one where it scrambles the letters, my brain struggles. Listening to that song almost daily, part of my usual playlist on Spotify. Heights. ZS Lil. Violated. OALRS Zombie. NDCEU. JTES Aher. Zebu. Binge. Knit. Book. Blab. Once. Zeta. Seems like you're a pro in this game. I'm not, but I like it. I don't really understand the game myself. You just have to type quickly. That's all you need to know. If you can type quickly, you can win. And I don't have to look because I'm cool. CTUAE. Error. Rave. DNYAD. Pork. Body. Ions. Unduly. OLFOA. We need to play that horror game. I did buy it when we talked about it last. Snan. LPRUS. I own it. SIYP. Eltana. Owls. ATWI. AEBS. Artem. YDEOL. ETAS. Blood typing. DTNE. Yeah, lattice. Enough, Varil, Ceramic, Spice, Nomad, Geek, Magpie, Mineral, Respond, FKSR, Wage, Lake, Easy, NSWO, Modo, Oddby, NYCDA, Mint. Yeah, blood typing. Adult, Tax, Heal, HCTU, Delhi. It's a little bit different than this. It's not one like you could do in a short burst. It's quite when I test played it, it was very invested. Blood typers, thank you. Whack. Art. UPPYP. Hills. Assertion. Snack. Uptick. Alter your quadrant cone. Accept. I can type XVN page. Vamp. Pro. IWEV. LIUQL. Pick. 11. That. Lawn. Inky. Utro. FLRIA. Mort. Moodily. Zooms. large. I've been wanting more typing games. Right now, they really do tickle me. I need ones where I can be done in like the space of about 30 to 45 minutes as a warm-up, but for stream, this shit feels real good. Fuel. HCKEE. Flat. Is it possible for new typing of the dead? I don't know. Again, it's another one that I own that I played some off privately but never finished. DRNIK, Repla, Elite, Heart, Noses, Votes, Nettle, System, Practical, Clam, EMAR, Beat, Root, Null, Yank, Ins. There we go. The good thing about typing of the dead on stream would be that it's like separated into story. So you could do one story and then that could be, you could do it over the course of several streams. You have 50% chance to automatically pick up pickups. On destroying an enemy with crit damage, gain 1 kills to all the weapons. I have literally no idea if this puddle that I'm doing is doing crit, but we'll try. 111, that's getting worse. Okay, last rank chat, and then we'll play some Slay the Spire 2, Expo, Music, Tease, Age, Idly, Ride, Lace, Lend, Area, Evil. Alright, that's in support of an arcade game. Yeah, I always was curious about how that worked. Did the arcade game just have a keyboard on it? Echo, Jeep, Name, Hudzu, Kale, Issue, Ashy, Nerb, Pod, Have, Pour, Kill, Del, Dent, What, Cone. I'm not sure, but there was one where you had the arcade gun. Yeah, I remember the arcade guns. I used to play a lot of, Time Crisis. Do you remember Time Crisis, chat? Mark, Grit, Disc, Yogi, Zesty, Mist, Lift, Impend, Evil, Film, Ream, Gore, Novel, Ulcer, Stay, Feud, News. Oh, it was a modification of House of the Dead? Well, that would make sense. Goat. He's the goat! Ode. He's the goat. He is. Rate of fire. Rate of fire. Iris, Vixen, Kilt. Brush. Imps, Needs, Scent. Layer, Cost, Flip. Steam, Yard, Sage. Decode, Relaxes, Fizz, Fluke, 10, Hello. I used to play Time Cop when I went to Chuck E. Cheese, not Time Cop, Virtual Cop. I don't remember Virtual Cop. So, I have heard a lot of things about Chuck E. Cheese. Is the pizza as bad as they say? Fuel, Crime, Lame, Knit. Wit, Copy, Thug, Salt. It's worse. Quit, Veggie, Pick, Jokes, Ants, Dens, Miracle, Woe, Salt. It used to be, but they changed the recipe and it's actually good now. Interesting. Pies, Demo, Dogs. Hey Ryan, when was the last time you were in a Chuck E. Cheese? Cats, Jags. It used to taste like cardboard. Clap, Race, Idle, Bite, Wacky, Perk, Vol, Lease, Cost, Yardwise, Horse. Fine, have you ever been to a Dave & Buster's? Chat, have you ever been to a Dave & Buster's? I've heard a lot about those as well. Angry. Zulu. Navel. Icky. Ills, Advent, I haven't been, but I know of it. Once, Recur, Zest, fucking love David, but you don't get those in this, you don't get anything like that in this country. Taxi, each, June, Hardball, Tuners, ads coming up in 5 chat, Keys, Oasis, Permeable, File, Mean, Dead Ends, Gels, Ref, Destiny, Melt, Courteous, Unite, Juggle, Jacket, Base, Not, Hobbled, is getting loud, Zilch, Jams, Than. It's getting loud, Sealet. Welcome in and thank you for the contribution. Increase the damage! Increase the range! Faulty. Then suppose life is an old man carrying flowers on his head. Young Death sits in a cafe smiling, a piece of money held between his thumb and first finger. Utter sanded, fast, jams, eats, cart, only, jarred, sank, usage, sweet, used, shell, usher, money, last, recur, glam, inside, say, will he buy flowers to you? And death is young, life wears velour trousers, life totters, life has a beard. I say to you who are silent, do you see life? Olives, image, lifetime, rest, unduly, historic, native, large, cart, home, also. Level 100 in tap loot. You are so much further ahead of me. Double damage, pickups, duration, all chemical weapons, Raven. You have this cat, Chimmy, which one? Z's, the angry ginger, I do. I didn't quite like, it's not so close to George that I was happy with it. Brood, dynamic, brood, polar, warm, bonus, Wayne, learn, but, urge, jobs, raise. It's the Bentis, yeah. Fragrance, Luna. I was hoping that the ginger would be more George and then I could make it a whole thing, but it isn't. Near, idly, even, nasty, vault. There and here, or that, or this, or nothing, or an old man 3/3 asleep on his head, flowers always crying to nobody, something about les roses, les bluettes, yes, will he buy? Pros, northern, deter, leave, thrust, janitor, inside, barometer, elder, lunch, egos, verb, kimonos, varies, fluff, clam, 80s, gecko, yeah, we're going again. Oh, hair, pa, share, and my love slowly answered, I think so, but I think I see someone else. There is a lady whose name is afterwards. Grime, mural, enjoy, impel, vaccine, teeth, ribbon, and enjoy, judo, edge, equal, ends well, enemy, dwarf, plotting, once rasped, vest, is sitting beside young death, is slender, likes flowers. Da, 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 da. First try, first prize. Chat, I'm just going to open another alcohol-free beer and then we're going to switch over to The other one that we're playing. It's in the title. It's basically the main game we're playing, and I've been typing for an hour. We're going to play Slay the Spire 2. Return. And go away. Go away. Oh! Ta-ta-da-da! The ad starts literally now, so you know what? I'm gonna look at my cat for 3 minutes. Level up all of my gear. Sell. Gotta sell all of that gear, chat. It gets very messy in your inventory and tap loot. Sell. I do have the ginger. I've got the grey one twice apparently. Is that the same guy? It is. Concerned. I'm gonna sell Concerned Cat because I've got him twice. Hey, but Kind, do you have the frog? I'm a frog right now. The only thing better would be if there was a chicken, and there isn't, and I'm sad about it. Sell. And sell. There we go. No, but I have this black cat. I mean, that's very U-coded. I wonder if there's a green cat available in game. Chat, viewers, the ads will be on for 3 minutes. I'm going to take this opportunity to check something real quick. I will be back with you once the ad break is over. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. BRB! Friends, once upon a time there was a RightBigChimken, and he did about 3 streams of Slay the Spire 1, and he had a really nice time, but it was not a game that he wanted to play on stream on a regular basis. He just wanted to go, and it was good. And now Slay the Spire 2 has come out, and I'm going to hold up my hands and say, I bought this last night, and then my beloved wife comes to me. Hello.
Flap flap. Nuts just raided.
Raiders! My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we're literally this second getting started with the Slay the Spire 2. Nats, how was Pokemon Pokopia, however you pronounce that? I'm not entirely sure. How is it going? Raiders, you might know me from Nats' channel, because I'm also their mod, and it's an entire experience to know me. And Nats, aren't they great? I hope you've had a good stream, Nats. Tell me everything. I'm not gonna play your. No, I am. Fucking hell, I am. I'm gonna play your raid trailer. If you see anything you like, feel free to stick around. But I'll put off me forever. That is perfectly good too. It's so chill. I love it. Might play some vampire tomorrow though. To be honest, do it. Frickin' dare you. And I will get back to my introduction of Slay the Spire in approximately. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bop. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulkheads. That's it. That's all I've got. Okay. Okay, Nats. Pokemon Pokopia actually looks pretty good. If I can wrestle the Switch 2 away from Dolly, I might give it a try myself. I'll let you know. But I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. I know a lot of people are. So many people on my friends list are on my follow list are playing Pokemon Pokopia now. It's kind of crazy. My star is Slade. There's a dick joke in here somewhere, isn't there? Slay the Spire. Slay my Spire. Anyway, I played this. What am I trying to say? 1 second. I'm just checking if somebody's dead. You know who you are and you know what you did. I have heard of it, Chim. What is it? Sell me. Okay. You know what you are and you know what you did when you sent me that that thing that you just sent me. Slay the Spire is one of the first, if not the first. In fact, let's get Google it. Let's go to Google. Let's go to Google chat. Let's find out together. You and me. Slay the Spire was an early access game that came out a little while ago. Why Google when you can Bing? Why Bing when you can Hotel Trivago? Roguelike deck builder. Was it? Did it go on to Spire? Like, was it like the formative deck builder? Am I losing my mind? The player gaining. I don't think the Wikipedia is going to tell me. It won a shit ton of rewards. Basically, you have a deck. It's a roguelike deck builder. You traverse through an area. You kill monsters. You have a deck. It's got things. I'm really struggling with a way to describe what this is, but it is fantastic. And Slay the Spire 2 is the new version of it, and it's got multiplayer. It is a deck building game with multiplayer, and that is crazy to me, and I want to see how that happens at some point. But still, we played Slay the Spire 1 on stream, like in 2024 for 2 or 3 streams. And it was a nice time. I'm so shit at deck builders. Oh, you just thought I was inviting you? Could have been. I probably was. Let's be realistic. I'll carry you, Nats. It's fine. You're going to see what this game is about and whether or not you like it, because this is like a first look for me into Slay the Spire 2, because oh god, I can't speak. Basically, good night, Nye. I just don't know what this is, so I'm using you. We'll find you. We're going to find out together. Last night, this game came out, and I bought it. I was like, okay, I'm going to play some Slay the Spire 2. And within about 2 or 3 minutes, DollyWhiskers comes into my office and is like, do you want to go to bed? It was like 8 p.m. Do you want to go to bed? Do you want to lie in bed? I'll play on the Switch, and you can watch Stargate on your phone, and the cat will be there. And I'm like, yes. That sounds incredible. So he did, and then I was up at 4 a.m. because inevitably I went straight to sleep and was up at 4 a.m. because I got all of the sleep that I required. But Slay the Spire 2? Why were you checking if someone's dead? Did you put a contract on someone? A lovely night? That sounds lovely. A lovely night. It was a lovely night. A finer night you'll never see. Why? What is happening right now? Why are you breaking into song? But we're gonna play Slay the Spire 2. That's literally it. I apparently have lost my ability to speak, so any power that I had to summarize this game for you has literally dropped out of my ass. I enjoyed the first one. If this is good, it might be back on the channel again, but this sort of sits into my experimental slot in terms of it's not a game that I'm going to play every single stream like I am Cult of the Lamb, but Slay the Spire 1 was great, and I'm really here for there to be a sequel. Peace! Nats and I never not breaking into song, not the white girl I grew up with. Nah, there's one Cinderella and she's Brandy. Brandy Cinderella is Cinderella. I grew up with Black Cinderella. Are you okay? Single player. Okay, because I'm starting fresh, I get one character. He is called the Ironclad. He is called the Ironclad because he is clad in iron. The last soldier of the Ironclads crushes foes with sword and flame. So he has, from what I remember, sword and shield. Big health, little bit tanky. Let's frickin' go. It looks like this is your first time playing Slay the Spire. Do you want brief tutorial and some messages to help you out? Yes, because I am relearning the game. Yes. That is the map, chat. This is where I live. I live over here. Brandy is the best Cinderella. Which Cinderella are we talking about? The worst generation of Pokemon, to be honest? Chim DMs? I have literally... Oh, it's Rogers and... No idea. Isn't that the girl from... Oh, God! Didn't she... Wasn't she in that cheerleading film with Kirsten Dunst? Did she grow up to be in the cheerleading film with Kirsten Dunst? Literally no idea. Vadim, Bring It On, was that what it was called? No, that's Gabriel Union. Fair enough. Vadim, thank you for returning your berry blossom egg and borrowing a plum egg. Anyway, slay the spire. You've got to move up the spire. To move up the spire, pick a room to enter. Once you complete the room, pick an adjacent room above to keep climbing. So yeah, you move up the map. You pick maps, there's shops, there's events. It's an entire experience. We are here. This is who I am.
Lizard.
Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, end your turn. At the end of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Standard deck builder mechanics. Play defensive cards to gain block. When enemies are about to attack you, block reduces incoming attack damage that wears off at the start of your next turn. Because I'm playing this character, there are basically attacks and there are blocks. Blocks provide shield, attacks do damage. Again, fairly self-explanatory. It's hot in here. Must be some clovers in the atmosphere. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. He is going to attack me with 14 damage. That is scary. This guy has 12 attack right now. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to block. So I need to block some damage. I do. Yeah, block the damage. So that will block 5 damage of his 12. And I will apply vulnerable. Hey, it's cold in here. No, hot in here. There must be some clovers in the atmosphere. We enter. That lizard creature hit me on the leg. Okay, he's now going to hit me for 6 and will block. So I'm going to block and hit him. I hit him. This bird, it's cold in here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't know the song. Physically painful for hear that so wrong. I will literally find you, Sky. If there are no cards to draw your discard pile, right is shuffled it. Yeah, so the cards go over there, and then you draw more cards. He is going to buff next turn, so we can do this. I can't remember if defense stacks between turns. So we'll find out. It does not. Okay, good to know. And now he's going to hit me for 14 because I didn't have any shields. Dang, can't believe I had bad memory of something that was 20 plus years ago. Well, Kine. That sounds like a you problem. I killed the lizard. I got 19 gold and some cards. 70 damage, strength increases. That's a good one. Blood wall, lose 2 HP, gain 6 block. That's also a good one. We are going to go straight damage. Okay, so on this route, there are various things. There are fights, which is the one that we've already clicked. There are shops. There are fires that you can rest at. There are random events. There are chests that you can open. There are bosses. I am going to go towards this fire. So we're going there. Alpha, welcome in. How you doing, buds? I am ascending the spire. It's exciting. I have not played Slay the Spire in quite some time. It's very good to be back. We're going to block. What is that? Enemy intends to give you 2 status cards. That's a waste. Could have killed one of them. And now, fucked it up. Do I need to play the first one to get this? Not at all. The first one is a finished game in the sense that this is early access, but from what I understand, this can be experienced standalone. No, it's basically the first game, but with new cards, new mobs, new mechanics as well, yeah. He's going to do 8 damage to me, but I killed his friends. Just like the first game, plus more stuff, that's good. Yeah, 100%. Hit him. Hit him again. Hit him a third time. I need to head out now and go to sleep. Good night and have a good rest of stream. Just not a complete version yet. I think they're gonna... I don't know what they're adding. They'll inevitably add a bunch. And they'll balance cards, I think, like they did last time. The first game released into early access. I bought it once it was fully out. But the first game was in early access for quite some time. Oh no, I have been slimmed. Hit him with that, and he's dead. Power cards can apply buff to you when used. Buffs remain for the duration of a single combat. So that just powers up my sword. Got it. 6 damage. Add a copy of this card into your Discord pile. Did I expect DLC or lots of... if it's anything like the first one, there shouldn't be loads of DLC. I was watching a video of someone playing this earlier. If you'd like the first game, you'll like this one. Lose 1 HP. Deal damage to all enemies. They didn't do... I don't believe there's any DLC for the first game. Nintendo is suing the US government. Get him, Nintendo. The enemy intends to debuff me. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I am small like gnats. I am so tiny. Look at me. I'm very small boy. He's attacking. 1, 2. Defend. I am defended. We are going to do greedy corporation going after a greedy country. I mean, Nintendo sued basically everybody else on the planet. They might as well go after the US government. I'm not sure what good it's going to do them. It's all about the tariffs, yeah. They definitely did what you said they were gonna do. They did not do what he said they were gonna do. Add the card. I would like to. Nintendo Online is a scam. I mean, in fairness, every single console charges for the online component. It's not just Nintendo. Gain 5 block, 5 damage. All console subscriptions are... Yeah, there it is. Deal 17. Exhaust the top card of your... That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm relearning the game, so we're going to pick fun cards and see what they do. Cinder. I would like to go... Here. Mystery. I found an egg. Unplayable, can be hatched at rest site. You spot an enormous shambling beast. Chase off an injured green bird. I want a green bird. I'm taking the egg. The egg is going in my deck. Proceed. There is a rest site here. I don't know what they are, but they're adorable. There's my egg. They're also going to absolutely rock my shit. I need my card that does damage to everybody. That's none of those are the card that does damage to everybody, but I can kill that guy in his entirety. No? Wait, did I misread that? Deals 17 damage. Did he have defense? Oh, he's got the... Fuck it, I fucked it up. He's got this. The next inklet loses HP. Yes. Yes, I missed that. Oh, now I'm gonna die. Good job. This is a game where I might actively have to read. Okay, they've at least all lost the effect. I can kill one of them. I can kill the other. That's not too bad. You know how to read? Oh my god. I might also eventually have to do maths. Can you freaking believe that? In this economy? At least the UI in these games are really accessible. Tells you everything you need to know. It's true, but I also have to read. 20 gold. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 less blood for each attack played this turn. That's an interesting one, because if I attack 3 times and have that in my hand, I can follow it up with an attack on everybody. Yes, we are going for attacks on everybody, apparently. That is a thing that I am doing now. This one. I found Sapphire Seed. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed. Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legend says that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance, but what if you plant and nourish it instead? The first time you play this card, each gain 1 energy. I'm gonna heal and upgrade, if only because I'm very damaged. We are going to upgrade. Big titty damage. Big titty damage. Deal 22. And I want to go to a rest site to hatch my burb. Hatch my burb. At a rest site, you can stop and take a breather. After selecting one of the options, you must move. Hatch my burb. I have a burb now. I have a green burb. He's called Bird Pip. I have hatched him. Okay, we're going to fight our first boss. This is it. There's his mum! Oh my god, it's his mum. That's awkward. I literally kidnapped her son. I am so screwed with the amount of damage this thing can do. 1, 2, 3. Hit that one. $314 damage. We like. Cinder. That's fine. Defend. I'm very ill. And he's gonna kill me. There we go. I would love to say it was a good run, but I made it absolutely nowhere. You've discovered 1 epoch, killed 7 monsters, 1 new relic, discovered cards. Okay. In the timeline, reveal epochs to unlock cards, relics, and much more. What timeline are we talking about? Play a single run to reveal this epoch. Mother of Resurrection, Niao, awakened from her slumber, rise champion, again. Niao will now greet you at the start of each run. I have no idea what that means. Is that person just gonna be high? Play a run with the Ironclad to reveal this epoch? Well, I'm about to do that. I've done it already. News of the Spire reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. We unlocked a new character. The Silent sneaks past the gatewards with ease and enters the Spire once more. Unlock the Silent as a playable character. Is this where we spend 3 years? Okay, standard, daily. Oh, that was all tutorial. Because this wasn't here the first time. Standard. And I'm assuming I have to play as her once to get that one. I'm going to do the Ironclad again. I am. Going to do the Ironclad again. Oh, that's the whale. Oh, it's the... I didn't realize that was the whale's name. Obtain a random rare card at the start of Elite Combats. Draw 2 additional cards. The first 2 cards rewards you see are upgraded. First treasure chest you open is empty. Random rare card action. Go! Aggression. At the start... I didn't... Come back. At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. Interesting. Okay, that's good, I think. Okay, so... that way. What the hell is that? Why has it got so much health? That does not look like something I'd want to be spat on by. At the start of your turn, put a random attack. Let's play that. He is about to... Enemy intends to buff, so attack, attack. Got less than you. That's... I mean, it does, you're correct, but still... Defend! Defend! Hit him! It's a victory bell? I can see that. It's a hairy victory bell. That power card that I got is very good. That upgrade... I don't think that upgrade's going to be sticky through a round, but that's another one. Let's defend twice. Dr. Pepper chat, so misunderstood. 9 and 9. Guess who's back? Back again. George is back.
He's like McGregor, he's got no legs left.
Tell a friend. 1 second. Looks very shook right now. What are you doing? I will feed him on the floor. 1 moment. One moment, chat. No, we need him to slay the Spire. I don't think he hasn't got any thumbs. He doesn't know how cards work. You wouldn't be able to shuffle the deck. 20 gold, apply a card. Deal 4 to apply damage to all. Take this. Proceed. We are going to go to a random event. Upon trudging through the thick underbrush and making it into a clearing, you're hit with an unplaceable nostalgia, a mix of floral scents, putrid decay, and something else entirely. The scent grows stronger with each step, and you feel as though the world around you is warping and twisting. Overcome with a sense of shifting chaos, you begin to lose your sense of self. Maintain control, upgrade a card in your deck. I want to upgrade this. What does it do now? Innate. Starts at yes. That is now incredibly good. Resisting the temptation to give in, you climb up atop a tree where the aroma doesn't reach, but it affects claw at your hand. Maintaining control is difficult. You tether your thoughts to your core principles. Pain is nothing. My enemies must die. Pain is nothing. My enemies must die. Pain is nothing. My enemies must die. The aroma subsides. Pain is nothing, chat. My enemies must die. Let's kill a bug. Every single time without fail. Upgrades every single card that I draw. 2 damage. Sorry, 2 vulnerable. 1, 2, strike. You love this bug? Why so? He makes us small. Oh, vulnerable. Okay, that was, I think, taking the damage there was the better of the 2 options. That is a big hit, but we should be able to finish him off. 1. Nice. Yeah, we only took a tiny amount of damage. Gold. Free card. Would I like to gain block? Gain another block if you have exhausted cards this turn. Deal 9 damage. Put a card from your discard pile at the top of your draw pile. That's interesting as well. Yes. Random event. Oh, it's the shop. Is there anything here to click? Just him. Ha ha! Rampage, deal 9 damage, increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. Increases the damage every time you use it. Pommel Strike was always one from before. Gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random if you have exhausted cards. Gain 2 strength. Choose 1 or 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. That's not too bad. Deal... Sure. Yeah. Not sure if that was the right decision. I'm not going to do a boss because I don't feel like dying again at this point of the run. We're going to go here. This is what we like. I can go... This is my 2nd run ever. I'm on number 2. Kill the guy that's gonna kill us. And turn. Kill the other guy. Defend. Yes, buff me, yes! I started 2 hours ago. Enjoy the runs. It's a great game. Visually speaking, I'm already seeing it's good. I hope this doesn't awaken something in me, he says, knowing full well it's going to awaken something in him. Thunderclap. Damage. And strike. And he's dead. And we're only we've healed slightly, which is good. Another headbutt would be good. 7 block. Deal. Take another headbutt. Rest of the fire. I have taken no damage so far. Smith a card. So many of those are going to get updated by that innate ability right now, so we're going to make... It's not a lot of damage. Better. Headbutt plus! Another random event. Oh, it's bugs. Gross. Make your way through a hollow of dead trees. You happen upon a single bone-white tree. Clay baubles hang off its branches, which curve inward like protective ribs. Are those not bugs? They look like bugs. Such a creepy tree, it whispers. Lose 50 gold, procure 2 random potions. Transform a random card. I didn't get to read it. It went away too quick. Fight me. Deal 5 damage twice. Gain 2 strength. The enemy gains 1 strength. That's not too bad. I don't particularly want to buff the enemy, but that will be the first game I trade. Card I trade. We will go random event. I got some money and a shiny pebble. Relics found throughout the Spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found at treasure rooms, random events, or by defeating elites. Start each combat with dexterity. Dexterity improves block gained from cards. Left or right? If I go right... I'll go right. I found a lemon. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 14. Nice. I go to the fire again. Go Smith. I level up my other headbutt. Seed. Random event. Random event. Random event. Oh god. They've got fancy outfits. That's a bad sign. Aggression. Defend once. Punch that one in the face. The damage on some of these. Well, that one's dead. Defend, defend. That one. That one dead. Another headbutt. The headbutt back and forth kind of works. He is going to do 12 damage to me. But is that guaranteeing me 12 damage every single turn? Vulnerable. Well, I think I've accidentally tricked into something. Now I'm going to fill my deck with cards that absolutely ruin what I'm trying to do. Whenever you imply vulnerable, draw 1 card, gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand. Yes. Random event. Receive poor sleep, unplayable, retain, lose 8 max health. That one, because we've already gained additional health. Those cards were terrible. Wait, no. Was that upgrades to my regulars? No, ignore me. Those cards were fine. The fact that it hit 2 defense is kind of ridiculous. Oh my god, it's a rock and it's in the floor. And turn. Sure. 6 shield. Give me my other headbutt back. Once I have the 2 headbutts, it works out. Because it draws the headbutt every time, and then I just whip out the other one. Headbutt. Headbutt. Bash. I will take it. I might have done something very accidental. Game block. Add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each turn into your hand. I can't remember. Can you have 2 powers simultaneously? Let's find out. I can't. The card that I've got that's innate is a power. I don't know if I can have a second one. Headbutt on the first hand is freaking incredible. Yes, you can. You can have multiple of the same power. Good to know. Thank you. The 2 headbutt I just need to buff. They're already buffed. I don't... Outside of getting more headbutts, this combo is ridiculous. For low-level creatures. 1... Shit, I've just realized where we are. 2, get the other headbutt back. Defend. I need to do... Need to do 1 spot of throwaway damage. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, lethal. 60 out of 86. We got a fortify. Triple your block. What have you got? Is that a frog? Chat, would you like to see a frog? It's a real one. He's in a pot. That's a pot frog. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Now take him away. I love it when he visits, but as soon as he's getting all mobile, take him away. Huh? Yeah, I apologize in advance, but I'm about to make you quite envious. Or I have in front of me not only a brew of biscuit here, but also crumpets. It's also breakfast time for you, isn't it? It is 11:15. But do you have a frog? Yeah, do you have a frog? Do you have Slay the Spire 2 in front of you right now? Triple your block is not good. Bludgeon? 32 damage is kind of wild. As is Rampage, if I can get it in the loop with increase this damage by 5 this combat. That attack is good. Okay, we're taking Rampage because I have a theory. But it's 9:45 a.m., so well past breakfast time, really. But, you know, it's the weekend. I do not have a Charlie. Charlie is a ginger puss. Rest. Can I kill the boss on my first try? Probably not, because it's unlikely. What in the alien is that? Okay, what does he do? I have to hit him 9 times before... Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna block. I'm just doing that. I just need to do damage to him. It's not that deep. I just need to hit him. Well, that's ominous. 27. Don't like that. Rampage is back. He's about to buff again. Headbutt. Rampage. Headbutt. Headbutt. Strike. Okay, we can now do damage to him. 10-5 is going to be wild. What have we got up here as well? Gain 2 energy. Drink. Rage. Every time I play an attack, it will... So, Rampage. Headbutt. Headbutt. Armaments. Defend. Strike. I'm not a card gamer. I'm not a card builder girly, but I do enjoy the music. The music in this one, I feel like it's improved on the last game. This feels... You know what? I'm just going to do the 10 damage to him. Headbutt. Rage. Rampage. Defense. It's not going to save me, but that's not good. It was brave to assume that I would be able to kill him on my first try. Rage! I would like to rage. Bash. Strike. $11, 29 remaining. Oh shit, 32. Yes! I love that. Headbutt. First try! Yay! Ads coming up, chat. We will basically be playing this run now till I die. 100, that one, that one. Play the top X cards of your draw pile. Gain blood at the start of each turn. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. I'm not really doing that much block. Cascade feels like it could be fun because of the interaction that I'm currently having with those 2 headbutts. So we're going to take Cascade. I don't know if that's going to go well. I'm also very aware of how much health that I've got. Where's the closest fire? There. I need a rest. Oh! Replace the Act 2 map. What can... Start each... Huh? At the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile and gain 1 strength. Replace the Act 2 map with 1 single path. I want extra ability to punch things. That might have been a mistake, but it'll be a fun mistake. We're going that way. I have 7. 1. My complete lack of defense here. Oh, no, I've healed. Rampage. Defend. Strike. Strike. And then we're back up to normal. So, Cascade is there, which is good. Play juggling. I have nothing to block. That one. Rampage again. Rampage is on the top. Cascade. Rampage, good hit. For the lulz. Armaments for the block. Upgrade the attack. Rampage again. I have to finish him off, otherwise he's going to do too much damage to me. Gain block. Upgrade done. Okay, headbutt him. Rampage. And he's dead. I like it. We continue. 10. Swift. Add a card. Another headbutt. Headbutt meta. Headbutt meta. Headbutt meta. Attain 2 random relics. Attain a random relic. What does my oddly smooth stone do? Increases dexterity. 2 random relics. I got, whenever you enter a shop, heal 15. The first time you gain block from a card each combat, double the amount gained. Nice. We'll go to the shop. I've got so much cash. I've also just healed a little bit. Is there anything I want to... If I would lose Fight Me. I don't think I've played Fight Me once. Yeah, get rid of Fight Me. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Upon pickup, raise your max HP. Gain 2 strength. Random card. Random card. Okay, that's not good. So I'm looking at block, but I also want to benefit. 50 damage. Enemy loses 10 strength this turn. Lose 6 HP. No. No. This one is one we randomed into. I'm going to take it because it is a free cost and it's more beneficial than what we had. Apply 3 vulnerable, random strength. No, that's enough. 148 remaining. I got Lava Lamp, but had a build that my own cards hurt, so it never will. You have just reminded me of something. Thank you very much for saying the word Lava Lamp. All will become apparent, but I saw something about lava lamps yesterday and I meant to Google it and I didn't. So good job on you, Urahara. You're psychic. Good. You're amazing. You're incredible. Urahara, you're incredible. Take a bow. Power, rage, bash, bash, bash. How do they do it? How did they know? Headbutt to get it in circulation. Strike. Activate juggling. Rage. Headbutt. No, he's underground. Okay, defend. Cascade. It does nothing. Well, it healed me. That was quite good. How long is he going to be underground for? Armaments. Strike. Defend. Be really special cool if he got out from under the ground. Okay, you can. Sorry, it was the armor that was keeping him underground. Okay. Strike him again. They're both upgraded, so that's useless. Defend. Strike. Strike. Headbutt. Nice. No. Yes. Where's the next fight? You know what? I'm gonna smith. We're gonna smith the other headbutt. The headbutt mutter is real. Like the One Piece. I don't like it. It's all squishy. Upon pickup, upgrade to random attacks. Sure. Fine. Okay, this one we're gonna rest. Fine. Chest. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. I have no potions, but fine. Sure, okay. I don't like the way that looks. I don't want to fight a boss right now. Let's try and get as far as I possibly can. Aggression. Rampage. Defend. Attack. Attack. Drink. Cascade. Rampage. Welcome back from the ads, chat. We're going until we die. We're here until we die. Rage. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. Shit. That one. Giant bug is asleep for one more round. Juggling. Strike to kill. Headbutt. Another headbutt to the top of the pile. Oh my god, it's horrendous. He's so ugly. He's actually kind of cute. I kind of love him. I kind of love him. One. And turn. We're at full health right now. That's fine. We're at full health right now. 18. Is he going to increase in attack every single round? Defend. Strike him once. Headbutt. Get a headbutt back. No defense. I've literally nothing to defend with. 1. Headbutt. 2. Headbutt. Rampage. Rampage immediately comes back into hand, but I can't play it. Block with attacks. 1. Headbutt back out. 2. Also, I was healing quite good then as well. Okay, verdict on biscuit tea. It's good. I probably need to double bag it though to make it stronger for my preference. You're such a... Curse, you're such a double bagger. Curse, you're such a double bagger. I don't want any of these. Skip. Yeah, I don't want any of them. Skip. In my head, that's really insulting. I am, I'll take it. Where are you going to take it? That sounded more lewd. Where are you going to go with it, is what I meant. Not where are you going to take it. That sounded massively inappropriate. Cascade is fine. That strength is fine. Words containing strike deal additional 3 damage. Strike, strike, bash. Now your mind just resides in the gutter. Yours does too. That's not terrible. What potions has he got? Additional energy, damage. I want this. I want that. Proceed. Random room. We're really RNGing this shit at this point. Choose an attack to enchant with 2 sharp. Choose a skill. Choose a power to enchant with 2 swift. Yeah. Every time. So this is good because my opening hand will always have aggression in it because it's innate. I will always have additional energy because of one of the things that I got up here. And every time I play aggression on the first hand, I draw 2 additional cards anyway. So that's actually perfect. Proceed. We're gonna RNG this shit. 1 more. It's some sort of angry bee. It's gonna summon. Oh god. Did that the wrong way around. That one. That one. And turn. Headbutts are coming back out. Strike. Strike. Defend. Got so much. Okay, we have a tiny little minion. Tiny minion. Get some extra energy in. 1. You're dead. You're fine. Headbutt. I've done that the wrong way round again because that would have given me strength. Headbutt. Headbutt. Yeah, your headbutt. Give me a headbutt. Come one, come all, to the place that is headbutting. We're headbutting like a boss. Boy, I hope this build doesn't get stuck in my brain because I feel like this is really good. Another one. Headbutt. Another one. Headbutt. End turn. Kill the biggin, and the rest die. Good. 12. Pick up a card. That on the opening hand with aggression played. Yeah. That would be a very good opening gambit card if it drops. If it doesn't drop, it's useless. I can fight a boss. I can go to a shop with no money, or I can go to an RNG. RNG! What the fuck is that? This is a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones. As its color-shifting petals pulsate, you sense the powerful cluster of pollen in the center, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. I would like 35 gold. And I would like to rest, because I'm very poorly. We gotta kill whatever the hell this is. Don't like it. It's insatiable. Like your mother's. Aggression. Bash. Headbutt. Rampage. Strike. Strike. That was almost 100 damage in one round. Oh! Oh, no. Get farther away. Increase sandpit by 1. Rage. Strike. Headbutt. Get farther away, increase sandpit by 1. I don't know what that means. I don't know what this means. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. So if I do that, it just moves him further away. Because we're slowly sliding towards his mouth. I get it now. Sorry. End turn. Every round, we're moving closer to him. Set up strike. That is some damage right now. I'm going to take 128 hit. I cannot take too many of them. One, 2. Back up a bit. He's going to do 20. He's about to hit me for 20. Headbutt. Headbutt. Juggling. He's gonna do another 20. I can't. I'm trying to balance in my head the act of getting closer to him. Defend. Defend. Frantic escape. And turn. His attack is getting higher every round. 8 damage. I'm dead. I'm dead. I fucked up. I fucked up, chat. That was good. Watch me never get out of that first map a second time. The fact that that was our second run outside of the tutorial and we got up to the second boss is great. That's a victory, I promise. Ironclad Epochs. The Ironclad, a warrior from far away, entered into the Spire, driven by pure instinct and accursed blood. He has lost all reason and identity. All who prevent his ascent shall perish. More cards. Confirm. Magnum Opus, the Prion. Placeholder because it's in early access. A void of nothingness, but then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself, that which tells story. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in the universe. They say that a great story about a spire took place there. Continue. Confirm. And that's it. We're gonna wrap up. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I kind of wish I hadn't played so much Glyphica at the beginning of stream and had more time to play this today. If I can sneak some of this in over the weekend, I want to do Cult of the Lamb regardless of what happens. But when I'm playing Glyphica, we'll just see it. We'll just see how the weekend goes. I'll be playing this off stream as well. I will not be retaining this playthrough as something that I only do on stream. I will be playing as much as I humanly well can, because this game feels really great already, and that's just fantastic. Because all my brain wants to do right now is play driving games. So to find a game that sort of ticks all of my buttons like this has this evening, I'm very much here for it. What does the... Can you just join a random? Invite. You're the only player. Okay. I need to find somebody that wants to play this multiplayer with me, potentially on stream. We'll see. There's one person that I can think of that I've never had on voice before, who I know is... Are they playing it right now? No, they're not playing it right now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn it down a tiny bit. No, not too bad. It's not too bad. Anyway, this week has been emotional. I won't talk about everything that we talked about at the beginning of stream again, but I will say I'm entering a period of uncertainty with regards to some personal stuff. Everything that you need to know is available in the Discord. I will do my best to remain as consistent and as cheerful and as sort of... I will try my best to remain RightBigChimken, but you need to do something for me, chat. You need to continue to live as best as you possibly can. Just try to be happy. Try to be happy for me. Do it. Please, because it's important. And in the spirit of that, we're going to go into my usual closing messages. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for, so at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place, and the fact that you are alive in it is massively important to me. I'm so proud of you for being alive, chat. Honestly, it's crazy hard out here, and the fact that you're still going is something to be celebrated as much as humanly possible. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's at this point of the stream, I invite anybody still listening to type the word fuck. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a positive or a negative. You can go, fucking hell, I love Slay the Spire 2. Fucking hell, it felt really nice to play Slay the Spire 2. And fucking hell, our community is incredible. Thank you for all being so supportive and so lovely with regards to the stuff that's going on in mine, DollyWhiskers, George, and the Frogs' life right now. Again, in the Discord, if you've not read the updates channel. I will do my best to remain... We'll just see how it goes. But we can also do the negatives, chat. We can do the negatives. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck ICE. Fuck the British Labour government. Fuck the Reform Party UK. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck Sjogren's disease. Fuck epilepsy. Fuck Parkinson's disease. Fuck cancer. Fuck the inability to digest lactose and gluten. Fuck chronic health conditions. Fuck ableism. Fuck transphobia. Fuck transphobes, but don't do that. That's unpleasant. And, yeah. Fuck 2026. I'm gonna raid out if you are subscribed, drop a raid emote wherever I send you. If you're unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat. I am going to raid... I'm going to raid Chrome. No. Am I going to raid Chrome? I raid Chrome all the time. I'm going to raid... I'm going to raid Lucy, who's playing Fallout New Vegas. Go show Lucy some love. Go show Lucy some support. I will be back over the course of the weekend. We will be doing some more Cult of the Lamb if you would love to join my cult. We will probably play some more of this with the way that I felt about it. And Glyphica, as always, will be on the list. Somebody that came into chat today, Zed, if you're still here, I will research into custom Glyphica lists. And I will post about that in the Discord if there is any way that I can reach out to people in the community where you can provide me words and I can have a Glyphica list that is generated from words supplied by the community. That would be honestly incredible. And if that actually works out as straightforward as it was explained to me, I'm really hyped for it. So go show Lucy some love. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you drink plenty of water, hug your loved ones, sniff your beloved family animals. Self-care is sexy in 2025. And sleep well. I love you all. Good night.